going? It's Cartridge Game Geeks here. That is Justin.
Yes, it is. And that is Trent.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
And today we've got a little gem for you. It is...
Or is it a turd? Who knows?
It's still a coal at the moment, waiting to be turned into that diamond.
Okay. It is a H.E.S 4-in-1 multi-cart.
That's total Funpak.
Ooh. Is it really that fun?
No.
Probably not, because it's got 4 games. Pac-man. Well, that's Pac-Man. Othello, which is basically reversey. As boring. Duck Maze, where you've got to push an egg to the bottom of the like a labyrinth sort of thing, and all this stuff's out there to kill you. Why? I don't know. It doesn't happen in nature. And Sidewinder, which is basically Galaga or River Raid, anything like that.
It's just one of those. Like I've been saying to Justin, I think that these games should have just stayed for the end, like the 2600.
Yeah, because they've got the same sort of control scheme as the 2600 too. I didn't see a need for the A button to be used.
And this is on the NES, of course. Look at that cartridge.
Ah, look at the freak! Ah!
Basically, you'd piggyback this with a license card, which would allow this to work.
Or you could be a bit of a tech head and take the log chip out.
All you have to do is snip, I think, like pin 10 on the lockout chip, and then it's region free. But I've only got one Nintendo that I've done that with.
Yep.
The others I want to keep to their original.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, these games, H.E.S was a big 2600 cartridge maker, as you can see here. H.E.S made Wall Defender, a copy of Wall Defender, and a pile of other games I own here. They were known for doing the
piracy thing and
the multi-carts, like the multi-games.
Yeah, there were 6-in-1s, 5-in-1s, 6-in-1s for the Master System too, I think.
Yeah.
But that's about it. And another H.E.S game, which I think was a redistribute of a Sashin game, was famously featured on Angry Video Game Nerd, Little Red Hood.
Ugh.
I whistle out of my undercarriage.
Horrible.
That's just awful and poorly thought out.
Alright, anyway, let's get to the gameplay.
I guess, because given that we have mentioned the... If you can...
I'm going to clean the cartridge. There we go.
And given that these games are duplicates of other games, pretty much, it's not going to be that long of a gameplay. I'll just pick one that, because I've got the controller. Muhaha. I'll pick one that I'm alright at, and that will be Pac-Man. Tried and true. Classic.
But basically, all these games, like...
I love that on the Pac-Man splash screen where it says Namco, on the bottom it says Tengen instead. That's kind of cute. But anyway.
It's just strange. But like I was saying, it really should have stayed as Atari carts, really, because it doesn't utilise the graphics, and it...
Like even on Pac-Man, you don't even need these buttons.
You just directional.
You just need the D-pad. On Sidewinder, you just need the B to shoot. On Othello, you just need a button to select where you're going to drop your piece. It honestly could have been done with a joystick. Why didn't it stay there?
But I am happy that H.E.S made this, because now I own a copy, and you know, it is a unlicensed cart.
And it's definitely a unique specimen, and hell, if you could get anything that's different and add it to you.
One thing I like down the bottom here, it says, limited offer!
Oh really? Cool.
If something says limited, it means rare. Just depends on how rare.
Usually.
Usually.
Not nowadays where limited editions outnumber the regular editions, but whatever.
But, you know, I'm happy.
I reckon it's pretty cool. It's a unique specimen, but given that it is so unique, we can't really give it a rating, can we?
Not really. You know, it's got the multi-games, and the games are other games.
The games are tried and true. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know, like, if I rattled them all off the time, I'd go Gallagher, Reversey, Pac-Man.
And if you were going to do Gallagher, you'd do it as a arcade anyway. Well, me personally,
I'd prefer it on an arcade.
Exactly.
On an arcade setup. That would be sweet.
You know, I don't want to sit here better in my school, you know, being like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool. That's just not me. You know, if I was to go to an arcade and play, like, that'd be awesome.
That'd be sweet.
But these games, they're just simple. They're time fillers. It's not Link. It's not the Adventure of Zelda.
It's not Zelda. It's not Mario. It's not Mega Man. It's not Sonic. It's not.
They're time fillers. It's like, oh, I got 5 minutes. Hey, let's do a puzzle. Let's play Othello. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you got a couple of brats and you don't have any game. You don't want them touching your good games. You toss them this and you keep them occupied for a while.
We do.
All right.
So now that's out of the way. No rating. I think we've covered this game.
I reckon we have, and its freakish nature.
Alright, that was the H.E.S. Total Fun Pack. It was the 4-in-1.
Yeah, with Othello, Sidewinder, Duck Maze, and everyone's favourite, Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka.
We've been the Cartridge Game Geeks. Scratch my eye. And that is Justin.
That is Trent. How's your eye feeling?
Better.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll see you in our next review. Peace soup.